Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So what I have here is the LG UltraWide monitor. It is the model number 34WP50S, and this is the 34-inch model. So here it is. This was just delivered today, and this screen is an IPS screen. It is ultra-wide, obviously, with a 21:9 aspect ratio, HDR. It does have AMD FreeSync and split screen capability. So what we will do today is we'll go ahead and do an unboxing. I will also go ahead and hook a laptop up to it so that we can test it out and see how well the screen looks. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this box and let's check it out. Here's the base stand. Looks like it is in a silver color. You got the arm. Okay, and on this side, looks like we got some cables, instruction manual, the power brick is in here. Looks like there's an HDMI cable in here. Yep, so power brick, power cable, as well as HDMI. And again, the instruction manual. And there is the monitor itself. So I like this. This is interesting. I'm opened up the package for the manual and stuff. So this is supposed to be one of their brand new monitors and all. And on the back, apparently, LG Canada. So apparently, instead of having, I guess LG USA does not have this stuff in stock, so they're sending Canada ones instead. So I'm pretty sure the warranty is not going to work here because this is Canadian and I'm not in Canada. So I'm going to have to see how that's going to work. Of course, hopefully I won't need the warranty, but considering the issues I've had with LG lately, I would not be surprised if I did have to use it. Then again, they tend to ignore it anyway, so it probably does not matter. Since it may be just a slight curve, what I'm going to go ahead and do is just tear this off. I'll go ahead and assemble the stand. In this case, I will be using the stand instead of one of my third-party ones. Since I don't know if this is actually flat or if it's curved, but I have a feeling it's flat, I'm still going to go ahead and attach the arm and the base to this, pull it out, and just set it down instead of taking it out first. If you have a curved monitor, that is the way you want to do it. You want to put it on the stand first instead of taking it out first. Okay, so it just simply slides into place, and then you would twist the bottom to lock it. You can only put it on in one direction also. Should pop into place so it's almost completely flush. Then tighten the screw down. Actually, there it goes. I need to go a little bit further so it should be completely flush. The base should be completely flush with the arm. Okay. Now that's on there. Just go ahead and pop this into place. It looks like, okay. So when you put it on, all you do is just slide it into the two notches, drop it down, and it should lock into place. And to remove it, there's a little knob here. You go ahead and push the knob down, which would allow you to lift this off. Since I've already got it out, let's take a look at the back of this real quick. As you can see on the top, you got HDMI 1, HDMI 2. This looks like it's for headphones here. This is where your power is. And that, for the most part, is all that you get. And you got a little laptop lock here at the bottom. One thing I do notice is this thing is really light. Well, let's take a look. Let's do this too. At the bottom here, here's your little monitor control. directly in the bottom underneath the LG symbol, directly behind that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the stand on here real quick. And this is definitely flat. This was supposed to be the curved one from my understanding, so I'm wondering if this is actually the one I even ordered or if I ordered the wrong one. Since this is a flat screen, I could have just set this down on some soft surface instead of doing it this way. But I'm used to dealing with curved screens, so when it's a curved screen, like I said, that's the way you really want to do it. There is no grab handle on this, which I'm used to having on really large ultra-wide monitors, some kind of indentation in the back. This one has none of that, but at the same time, this one is supremely light. Very, very light. So here it is, 34-inch ultra-wide monitor. Again, this is the 34WP50S, 34-inch. And here you can see plainly that it is indeed not curved. Personally, a monitor this size needs to be curved at least somewhat. Makes it a little bit easier to view. So I'm not really a fan of a 34-inch flat screen, completely flat like that. Again, here's the back of it. Again, you got HDMI 1, 2, headphone jack, and then you got your power directly on the bottom under here, and you got your laptop lock right there. Again, directly behind the LG symbol right here. This is where your OSD control is. Let me go ahead and power up the LG. Let's check out the on-screen display first before we do anything else. So pushing in, you got your power off, input, settings, and picture mode. Let's go to settings. Here on the side, you got your brightness, contrast, volume, color, temp. Go down one, you got your input, you got your HDMI, you got your HDMI 2. Here is your aspect ratio. You go full wide. Okay, well that was weird. The whole monitor shut off for some reason. But here is your aspect ratio. You got original, or you got full wide. And then you got the original. I'm not going to change it this time. Let's go. And then you got Cinema 1, Cinema 2. And that right there was my laptop going blank. Okay, and then you got your auto input switch. Let's turn that on. And from here you got your picture. So you got your picture mode. It's on custom right now, but you got vivid. Oop. And it's letting me know that if I change it, it could increase energy consumption for the monitor. I'll cancel it, but you got custom, vivid, HDR effect, reader, cinema, FPS, RTS, and color weakness. And if you toggle it to the left, it actually backs you out one. Here is your picture adjust, brightness, contrast, sharpness, super resolution. Get your black level and DFC. Your game adjust. Response time is fast. You can go faster, fast, normal, and off. FreeSync is currently turned off. You got a black stabilizer. You've got a crosshair. And those are your different options for crosshair. Color adjust, which is your gamma, color temp, and then red, green, blue, and 6 color. From here you got the hue, saturation. Okay, back up again, get your picture reset to reset the monitor. We got your general, you got your language, which is English. Smart energy saving, which is set to high. power LED is off right now, but I'm going to turn that on. I like having a visual indication of when a monitor is powered up. So that is turned on. And then automatic standby is currently turned off, but you have the option of 4, 6, and 8 hours. On-screen display lock, it is unlocked. You got your information screen. It tells you the total power on time. So at 0 hours, obviously, there's no resolution showing because the laptop is powered down, or at least it's in save mode. And then you can reset to initial settings. And again, you got your quick settings: brightness, contrast, volume, and color temp. So let's go ahead and exit out of this one. And go ahead and push it, the OSD again. And again, if you go down, you got your picture mode. And here you can go straight to it. So I can change it to the vivid, HDR, all those options again. Let's go ahead and push it in. To the left is your input. So you go straight to your input option. Okay. And if you push it away from you, that powers the monitor off, or just press it in and that exits you, or just let it time out like it just did. Now if you don't push in and you just push it towards you, it brings you the accessibility options. You can turn it on and it's got a beep guide, or turn it off, which I'm going to have it off. If you turn it to the left and right, if I remember right, is the volume. So yep, and this is the volume for your headset. This monitor does not come with built-in speakers, so keep that in mind. No speakers, headset only. Again, if you turn it left, the volume comes up. If you turn it right, the volume comes up. And when that's up, if you pull it towards you, you can mute it. Pull it towards you, it unmutes it. And if you pull it away, again, it shows you the accessibility options. So towards you and away is accessibility, and going straight to left and right brings up the volume for your plugged-in headset. Out of the box, the colors look off. I mean, especially when I compare it to my laptop, the colors do look off. They look really bright and just faded out. So these monitors apparently do not come color calibrated from the factory, which most LG monitors don't, unless they're designed for working with like video post-processing, photo editing, things like that. This one does not come like that, so be aware of it. So you may have a washed out colors like this one currently is, so you will have to play with the monitor settings to get it done, which I will probably do later. I do have a color calibration software and hardware that I can use to fix the colors on this to get it close to correct as I can get it. So I am not liking the fact that it's not a curved screen. I don't like how wide this is and it's flat. Yeah, I'm looking at the color wheel, comparing it between my laptop, which is a 4K screen, and this one here. Like I said, this one, the colors look really, really washed out, so I am going to have to do something about it. Just something about it I'm not really liking with the way it looks, the color of it, so I'm definitely going to have to do something about that. It's just not sitting right. It's too washed out, as it's bugging me. Considering that all my other monitors are color calibrated properly, and this one being so far off, especially from the factory, is kind of annoying to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this color wheel again. And this time let's go ahead and take a look at all the different display settings, picture settings that this monitor has. Let's see if any of them will improve the washed out look that this current monitor currently has direct from the factory. So right now it's in custom. Let's go ahead and check out vivid. So there's vivid. Then we'll go to HDR effect. Looks a little bit better, but still not nearly as good as the color representation on the laptop itself. So here is the two of them together. I'm not sure how well you can tell on the screen, but it definitely looks better on the laptop compared to on this monitor. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch to reader mode. This definitely will not look better, because reader mode should remove some of the blues from the screen, and sure it does. So let's check out cinema. Okay, now let's look at FPS. Let's look at RTS. Then let's look at color weakness. Now the color weakness, that one allows people with issues seeing colors to distinguish red and green color better. So really going through all of these, not one of these actually looks as good as it does on the 4K laptop. I'll probably, personally, if I'm to keep it, I'll probably leave it on custom and just go ahead and use my color calibration tools and do it myself is what I'll probably end up doing. My thoughts on this, I can't get over the fact that this is a flat screen, a 34-inch ultra-wide, and being flat like it is. It's not curved, and I just don't like a monitor this wide that's not curved. I probably will not hold on to this monitor. I was planning to replace my 27-inch 4K Samsung monitor with this ultra-wide monitor, but at this point, after just my brief look at it, I will probably use it for a few days before I decide, but just from this right here alone, this is bothering me way too much. This, having it flat screen like this just bothers me way too much. I will probably go ahead and get rid of this, to be honest with you. I won't be returning it, but I will be. I'll probably just go ahead and sell it or something. I don't have any plans to just keep this at the moment. I'm not really liking it. It's just not working for me. I'm pretty meticulous when it comes to my computer accessories and whatnot, monitors, the computer parts, everything. And this one is just not working for me. So, yep, I probably won't be keeping this. So my apologies if people have questions about it. I'm probably going to get rid of it, so I won't be able to answer a lot of questions. So my apologies on that. But those are my thoughts on it, and I don't think that this is going to work for me. Unfortunately, I know it's not going to work for me. So I will be getting rid of it. I'll just chalk this up to a bad decision. It was one of their brand new monitors for this year, so I figured it would be something I might like. I failed to look at the full specs of it to see if it had a curvature to it. I didn't look, and well, now I'm paying the price for it. So live and learn. Next time I'll pay more attention to the specs like I usually do. But again, this was the unboxing, the setup. This is the OSD walkthrough, as well as a little viewing of some color guides to see what kind of color representation this thing has out of the box. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys stay safe out there, and y'all take care.